No state has experienced as divisive a political climate as Wisconsin has over the past 2 years. Controversial legislation introduced by Republican Governor Scott Walker set off massive demonstrations in the Capitol and led to an historic recall election for Walker's seat. Now, Republican presidential hopeful Mitt Romney is trying to capitalize on an energized conservative base in Wisconsin and get voters to go red for the first time since 1984.
What Mitt Romney is doing here in Wisconsin is he's taking momentum from the recall election of Scott Walker. All the people who paid attention and came out and voted for that because they saw how important it is. He's trying to grasp that. He's trying to get that fire under Wisconsin voters again.
Marquette University political science professor John McAdams says the recall may give Romney a boost, but not as much as the Republicans might hope.
There might be a very slight effect. Politicization tends to beget politicization. That is to say, if you get people interested in politics, they tend to stay interested in politics. There's actually some good data that says if you want to predict whether people will vote, look to see whether they voted before, which is a way of saying if you can get people to vote the first time, they're likely to continue voting.
That means voters from both sides could be equally energized by what's been happening in Wisconsin, which has a well-deserved reputation of being a swing state.
In 2000, Gore barely edged out a victory in Wisconsin, and in 2004, Kerry managed to do it again. In 2008, Obama won Wisconsin in a solid victory, but then, just 2 years later, voters picked a Republican governor, Republican senator, and several Republican congressmen.
In August, Governor Romney announced he was choosing one of the Badger State's rising political stars, a move notoriously used in battleground states.
Traditionally, vice presidential candidates have sometimes been chosen to try to win a particular state, to bring electoral votes along. I'm skeptical that that happened this time. Politics has become more nationalized.
Conservative first-time voter James Lewis disagrees because he thinks the Ryan pick is now Romney's ticket to the White House.
Here he has Paul Ryan, which is huge for him, especially in the swing state of Wisconsin. Paul Ryan being a native and well-liked among his constituents and actually a Wisconsin hero for many people in the Republican Party.
Marquette University's college Democrats say the race won't come down to just local appeal in Wisconsin. They say Obama is now a seasoned campaigner who knows how to get his message out.
We've been going strong campaigning for almost 2 years straight since the 2010 elections. We're unique. No one else in the country has been going in campaign mode for this long, this hard.
Wisconsin voters have also been in campaign mode for 2 years due to the midterm elections, followed by the historic recall, followed by the presidential election. There's concern that Wisconsin voters are simply tired of the ads and the mudslinging.
People may say, I'm tired of all these elections. They may say, I'm tired of all these political ads. And they're not lying. It's just that if you look at the solid social science evidence, all of the elections, all of the political ads do tend to engage and energize people.
So will Wisconsin voters swing the Republican ticket with its native son on board, continuing a statewide trend of conservative victories? Or will they stick with Obama, for whom they overwhelmingly voted in 2008?
At the 2008 election, you might think, hey, Wisconsin's a liberal state now. It's like us and Massachusetts, and then 2010, and it's, wow, it's Wisconsin and Texas, solidly Republican. And now we're back to where I think the underlying situation is, which is to say we are a purple state. We are in the middle. We could indeed go either way.
Reporting from Marquette University, I'm Victor Jacobo.